subscription for your pastor, okay? www.thevoicemagazine.com. And I want to just say this to all of you that send in your prayer requests. I'm praying for you. Thank God for you, okay? I'm really happy that you send me your prayer requests. I really do want to pray over you. And also, it helps me feel connected to you, okay? I'm on the other side of a TV camera, and I don't like that. I wish you were standing right here, that you were right here in front of me where I could just reach out and touch you. And so when you send me your prayer requests, that's so touching, and I want to thank you for that. Here's a lady from Florida. I want to read this to you, and I just want you to hear what this lady is saying. Listen to this, okay? She says, please pray for me. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. Why is a person frustrated? Well, listen to this. She says, I'm in debt. I'm frustrated. I'm in debt. The threat of foreclosure. Do you know that we have thousands of people that are sitting in homes right now with upside down mortgages? Do you know that we are seeing a major subprime meltdown? You know that we're on the verge of, it could be possible that the only way out of this, except with a miracle of God, is for the federal government to nationalize the mortgage system. God forbid. Think about it for a minute. Why are we in this situation? I submit to you, it's because of greed. That's why we're in it. Somebody said, well, it's not about the money, brother. Listen, it is about the money. And anytime somebody tells you it's not about the money, it is about the money. And I'm convinced you can trace this whole subprime mess back to the fact that people were greedy. Bankers gave loans to people that really shouldn't have got the loans, knowing they could flip those loans over to other companies to buy those loans for them, and they did it as fast as they possibly could. And now look what's happened. We find ourselves in a financial meltdown in our nation. That's the wisdom of the Canaanites for you. That's the wisdom of our banking system for you. Come on, somebody. Look what else she says. She says she needs a roof. She says she has car problems. I know what it's like to have car problems. I used to own 2 cars so I could just take the parts off of one or the other to keep one of the other cars running. So I know what that's like, and it's a feeling in the pit of your stomach that makes you sick. And I know what it's like that the only thing you can do is cry out to God for help. I know what that feeling is, and so I'm compassionate for this lady. Listen to what else she says. She says, but more than anything else, pray for me spiritually. She said, I know there is more to this walk. I know there's more to my salvation than what I'm seeing right now. That's what she's saying. She's saying, I'm being tolerated at my church. How many thousands of people are just being tolerated instead of being appreciated? Then she says she's fighting the religious spirit. She's fighting the Jezebel spirit, oppression and persecution. And she says this, she said, I am so fed up with not being trained to do or to operate in the things that God has called me to do. Here's a lady right here that is saying just what I've been talking about on the television broadcast, that she's not being equipped to do what she knows God has called her to do. Why is that? What's wrong? She says she's tired of being stunted because she dares to tell people who don't understand what God has called her to do. She's tired of people being run away from the church family because of mood swings, attitudes, imaginations. She says, I cannot explain how exasperated I am at sitting in Bible study after Bible study, Sunday after Sunday service without experiencing a real move of God. I'm tired of man-made strange fire, praise and worship, and the move of the Spirit being cut off because it's time to stop the service. Never mind people leaving the same way they came in the church. She says, I'm very tired, very frustrated. She says, I can't even type anything more. This is the sound of desperation. This is a lady. Let me tell you something, lady. Listen, if you're watching, Jesus died on a cross for you. And just like the apostles of old, guess what? Everybody has a gift. God gave you something to do. I hate to sound this way, but you know what? If you're in a dead church, get out of it. Don't stay there. Why torment yourself? Go find a lively one. Well, I know, Brother Clark, but there's not one near our town. Well, then move. Go find another town that's got an on-fire smoking church in it. Amen? Listen, it's not fair for you and your family to sit in a dead church.